First of all, I'd like to thank Pulp Literature on my birthday a year ago, or a little bit longer. I received 2 acceptances, which doubled the number of Canadian publication acceptances that I had received up till that time. So that was a good day, and today's a good day as well, although it's not my birthday. So this story is called Away Game. My great-great-grandfather came to visit us at our home by the lake. This was unexpected because he died 105 years earlier. Inflected with a Mennonite brogue, he spoke with short, demanding sentences and syntax reminiscent of a buggy ride over frozen stubble. Clear eyes stared you down into the blackened remnants of a failed red fight wheat crop. "That's some beard you have there," I said, after we got settled down by the water. "Call me Opa," he said, sensing my unease. "Why don't you have a beard?" "Too itchy," I replied. He stared at the lake. "Why are you living here? What's wrong with town?" "We like it here, Opa." "How is it, where you are?" "Well, good. It gets beastly hot and smells like sewer gas, but the women sure are sporty," he said. Then he took a long sip of his drink, eyes merry, over the rim of the glass, while he regarded me. Janice, standing behind my chair, misted me with lemonade as she burst out laughing. "That John Candy guy told me that." "That John Candy guy told me that one. He said to say that if you asked. We are friends. He is just terrible funny." While alive, Opa had been a church deacon. He was one of 12 delegates selected to come to Canada to choose the land the Russian Mennonites would settle. Bearded and bonneted, my ancestors left in a staggered diaspora when the friendly Ukrainian steppes of Catherine the Great became unwelcoming in 1873. But death agreed with him. He looked exactly like he did in the crinkled black and white pictures from the shoebox in my parents' closet. I kept playing it straight. "You were with the Lord?" I said. "So, it's not exactly like that, but I'm not supposed to tell. They don't let." "Na yo," I replied, slipping into Plutdish, or Low German, the language my antecedents adapted to their needs as they fled state burnings and beheadings in the Netherlands, lived among Jews and Gypsies outside the city walls of Danzig, and ended up in isolated colonies in southern Russia. It was his native tongue, and I spoke it for his benefit, all the while wondering exactly who they were. "There's no language where I am," he said in a matter-of-fact way. "No religion either." As I considered this, he hopped his throat extra loud and regrouped. "Derwin says Ganda. He says you guys were bodies." It came out sounding like bodies because of his accent. The vowels flattened like fresh horseshit under a cart wheel. I thought back to my friend Derwin. I remember him sitting in a pub with us after basketball one evening. He had come out to join us, his first and last time, and sat in his new tight-middled tracksuit drinking rye and coke. Derwin told me stories about our shared relative, known as Delegate Zayn. Larger than life or death, this thin man, Zayadan Obandik Oda Schwab, skinny but not weak, was my great-great-uncle and Derwin's great-great-uncle. Derwin had been a historian before his untimely passing. Opus hummed and smacked his lips, looking again at the far shore. He seemed restless. "Got any smokes?" "There's no smoking up there," he said, jabbing a crooked thumb skyward. "I miss tobacco a bit." Janice began walking towards the cabin. "I'll get you one," she said over her shoulder. We were quiet until she got back. Opa stared at me the whole time. I could hear him talking to himself, but his lips weren't moving. This woman of his smokes. That shouldn't surprise me, but still, it's veltlich. I remember some of those stuck-up Winnipeg French shops women smoked. Oh, but Winnipeg. For some reason, I was not disturbed by the telepathy, but I struggled to translate it. My Plutdish was like a favorite hat, plucked from my head by the sailish sea wind, floating away in the breeze beyond the fantail of the Tuasin Ferry. Veltly meant worldly. Fritzschaft was family or relatives. But Winnipeg stumped me. I was about to ask him when he answered me aloud. Winnipeg? That's fancy things, or how some people act in a big city, like they're too big for their Bexa. Thanks, I said. Bexa, I knew, meant britches. I missed you. Did you know that? Opa said, pale blue eyes drilling at me. But Opa, we never met. I mean, you died before I was born. Yeah, I know. That made it worse, he said, rocking forward in his chair. She did seem lonely, but it was hard to judge. I felt headachy and my chest hurt. It's not really lonely, said the voice in my head, Opa's voice. More like a longing, desire for the familiar, a fierce craving for people and things you loved well. I remembered my middle school friend Craig. The two of us sat on a pile of discarded tires beside the road. Without an express plan, we waited there for Tina to walk by. One button of her blouse loose in an act of wanton abandon. The old memory, long buried, conjured itself in flickering smeared images like when the strip of film on the school projector broke. I stared at my hand, now inexplicably holding my favorite hammer. The one with the wood handle and the shapely cleft bell made of delicately patinaed steel. Thousands of tiny dents on the round face gave evidence of nails struck firmly, one at a time. For a split second, they commanded my full attention. Each deft strike coaxed out a fleeting pepper flake of satisfaction as the nail plunged in, not splitting the wood grain, nor bending from an inaccurate blow. I grasped what Opa's voice was telling me. "Naya," he said, as he accepted a light from Janice and inhaled with sudden urgency, the tip of the cigarette crackling. He nodded a grave thank you to Janice before turning back to me. "Do you have skates?" Puzzled, I glanced at the dragonflies darting above us. When I looked back, Janice was gone, and Opa was surrounded by a team of hockey players. They had emerged from the cattails. Derwin, my dad, W.P. Kinsella, John Kennedy, and my late father-in-law were there with my uncles Ken and Ernie. "We got a game at 2, Opa said, pulling on a ragged hockey glove. The palm leather, already thin as doeskin, was cut out with painstaking care so that he could grip the stick with his bare hand. The air took on a coolness. It smelled like our old hockey rink, wet leather and exhaust fumes from the massive tractor that flooded the ice. I heard the hollow boom of a puck hitting the boards. "John Candy, he's our goalie, so you can play out," Opa said. He handed me an old CCM stick and a roll of black tape. "Okay, I guess I'm still not too old to play out." And that's it.